Hello. It's time. Time for more Minecraft. I caught Buster Beast. Off guard, apparently. That was fishy. Aunt Banana was talking about playing tonight, but after I finished eating, he was no longer available. Oh, I never noticed that. The glass actually fully forms once that goes down. Huh, neat. I need to look around and see if anything changed while I was gone. Buster was acting very suspicious. Was he doing something over here? I think the water has been expanded. And then there's a stairs. Oh, but the stairs end here. This must have just been one of Ice Dog's tunnels. The biome has been flushed out a little more. Layered snow and whatnot. And a far... Suppose he could have been working over here. I should check the tunnels also to see if Handmaiden has been up to anything. Yeah, I think I've got more slimes here than every other place on the server combined. Where do I get into the tunnels? You know what? I've got a full inventory. And there's some bees that could be fed. Where do I put the stuff at? Just in the junk chest for now, I guess. We gotta clean up. I don't think I need a lava bucket. Might need the shears if I do some more chopping at the mines. All right, let's feed some bees. Feed the bees. Actually, let's also make some more hive material. Nice to be able to make as many hives as you want. The first step to getting enormous amounts of honey. Wonder if you can auto shear or auto bottle these honey things. Probably not. But if you could, it'd be like what it is. You'd have a dispenser, and then in the dispenser have shears. Guessing it probably doesn't work. Oh yeah, I was gonna feed more bees. Did I lose the flowers? I think I've lost maybe half the flowers. Oh no, they're all here. Oh no. What is he doing up there? Will that still work? Okay, yeah, that works. Looks like no more bees have collected up there, or if they have, they all fit into the existing hives. I suppose if I doubled the number of bees that I have tied up, then I could double the production rate of bees. Well, let's go take a look in the tunnels. Very leaky roofs down here. That's not creepy at all. The green room. Wait, what is going on up there? Oh, that's probably just the floor of a building or the ground. The red room. I think these rooms were put in a while ago. I just never really looked at them. Oh, wow, a library. I feel like this is where the start would be to the back rooms. Go through a few books. Oh, we do have a fisherman down here. That's interesting. I think there's a texture pack that makes everything into the back rooms. Probably. I should find that. Is that the end? There's no way that could be the end. It must just not be like directly connected through any other way than this area right here. Does this connect to anything? Doesn't appear to be connected to anything. I think maybe I chose not to go down the main hallway. That's why. It's that cat. He scared me. Now, how do I find that again? There it is. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We have another layer of basement. Not much to this one. What was that? These back rooms even have crazy sound effects. Okay, so this is access to the jumping room. What could this be? Oh, this just takes us back to my house. Let's go into the jumping room. Where was it at, though? I'm lost. I think I didn't see these rooms earlier anyways, so I'm catching these as well. Yeah, I lost track of that room. I know how to get to it from above ground though, so I can go there later. And there are so many rooms down here. I feel like it needs like more creepy things. Like there could just be like a sheep tied to a post in this room, and we won't question it. It'll just be like, yeah, that's the post sheep. Post sheep lives in there. Maybe we name him Jeb, so we like put a Jeb sheep. Is that like rainbow color effect? I don't know. I still have never successfully made a name tag to make an animal glow. I gotta find the right casing. Glad to see this guy's protecting the fish. What are the fish up to? I see there was some trouble in the excavation over here. Recessed lighting. Neat. Just another way to access the aquarium room. I want to make sure I get this part first. So many rooms. Hey, Liza, thank you for the like. This is the original beginning of the back rooms. The one yellow wall that I made. And then I realized that the yellow terracotta was kind of expensive. So I stopped. Just down here. Oh yes, this is the Fletcher's house. Oh, another layer to this? Hey, Yesha, thank you for the like, man. I guess I'm underneath the beacon right here? Am I underneath the beacon, or am I just underneath Deathany's house? These boxes are unfamiliar. Looks like these used to be stairs. They got... Hey, what is up there, though? How do we get up there? Doesn't seem like that's supposed to be there, does it? A random hole. Into the back rooms you go. I'm pretty sure I didn't see everything. I seen... What was that? Seen a lot. Ah, yes, the place I wanted to go back to. See, where was it? Oh, must be this. Is it this? One of these buildings. Ah, here it is. Ooh. Uh-oh. I was a little bit off-centered there. I've not explored these mines. Oh, I'm actually below the beacons, so I don't have speed boost anymore. I think that might be a thing I'll have to do at some point. I'm gonna have to lower these beacons. The closer you can put the closer you put those beacons to bedrock, the better. Because they go up to infinity. Hey, Senscar, thanks for the like. Oh, I don't need to climb up here. There's a way up. Where is the way up? I think it's here. It's a shame these signs don't say anything. It looks like a mysterious enough sign. Wouldn't you say so? Like, was here. What was here? Who was here? I am so confused. Up we go. Oh man, you know what? I'm level 44. How many enchantments is that? Actually, if I just get like one more piece of experience, I'll be 45. That's 6 enchantments I need to do. I also gotta clean up this mess that I made. When I wear the wrong shoes, everything gets icy. Alright. Did I ever put those flowers back? Hey look, it's Buster Beast. Hello. I saw you sneak off all of a sudden.
Yeah, you popped in just as I was heading out for a minute.
Aha.
See you exploring the back rooms down there.
I was.
I'm just working on my pyramid base a little bit, internally.
Back
Finishing up my enchantment room.
there. Neat. Oh man, I got lots of bees out here. Let's feed them. I was wondering what you're up to. I was thinking maybe I would find some sort of a secret structure that I wasn't supposed to know about yet.
Not that I know of. But from watching you, I can see someone's been doing some work down there.
Yeah, I think a lot of it's been there for a while. I just didn't really go through everything until now. Oh no. One flower is short. Might be more than one flower short. Which bee did I not feed? Which bee did I not feed? There we go. I'm guessing some of these bees are going to end up there. Unless, is there now another place that he gets stuck? Oh, I see one stuck up there. I think he's going to find his home, though. Is he? Maybe not while I'm watching, but surely he'll find his home. He keeps getting stuck in those random spots. Here we go. Here we go. Maybe they're all full. I guess we'll know soon enough. There'll be just a whole bunch of bees.
Every time I try to tag you as a co-streamer, I always forget the H in your name. You become Yam.
I think one strange thing about that co-streamer system is that it doesn't actually do anything unless both people tag each other, and nobody can actually tag you.
Oh well.
So it's like kind of a broken feature in that regard.
I've noticed I can stream at 1080p.
Oh
I noticed
wait,
it 2 times ago when I streamed.
let's see. Maybe I can add you now to the.
Like the threshold was actually 80 followers.
I don't know if I can actually change that. Oh yeah, I can. So if I type in Buster Beast, it's nothing's autofilling for me.
Probably don't exist then. I don't know what would have caused the change.
Yeah, you're not in the system yet. Maybe they just finally decided to let everybody be 1080p.
Maybe.
Your noises.
Oh, I set up a noise gate on my
Oh, not noises from
OBS.
you.
Yeah, it's probably still going through Discord though. I wonder if I can fix that.
No, you're totally fine. I'm hearing noises from a slime that was jumping around in here.
Okay. Yeah, because when I was messing with OBS earlier, I think it was today when I was streaming Deep Rock, I could see that my mic, even when the mic wasn't plugged in, was constantly outputting the sound. I don't know what's going on with that.
I actually have a tool that might help with it. Although it's more designed for more sensitive microphones. Like an XLR. I think I'll come by the pyramid. Take a peek, sis.
I'll be here. Most likely.
This guy seems pretty stuck down here, isn't he? Can he knock it out? Maybe he just doesn't want to get out? Can I fill this with water, maybe? Nope, nope.
Such a delay on YouTube.
Yeah. YouTube is huge. I would stick to
You
Twitch
just now
or
got
Facebook.
to the villager.
Although the
Stuck in the composter.
YouTube one is the faster one. Oh, did I give you access to the super fast one?
Probably. I just don't remember it or have it.
I sent you the file on Discord. I think it probably still works, but it might not. I'm not sure. I don't have any wood on me. Maybe there's some in here. Oh, we got a boat here. That's what I was looking for. I think in the future, I need to make water vaders that are in steps that I don't get kicked out of the boat on the way up. Although every step has like a point where it's hard to get through. Because you like bang your head on the ceiling and you start moving slow.
I could see how that would be a bit of a problem.
Did I pass by the entrance? I think I did.
It is quite well hidden.
I was also a little bit creeped out by a witch. In we go.
I can see you down there through the walls.
Seems like maybe there's more signs than there used to be.
There shouldn't be. Eventually, I'll actually have to put walls in this place. As it stands, I just have a strange system of staircases all thrown around.
Maybe it's better this way, who knows?
I don't have the roof yet, but I'm not sure what I want to do with that.
Oh, I like how you combined the two patterns with a block that didn't need to be part of the pattern.
I just happened to have a bunch of white glazed, exactly 6 thrown in a box, and I said, I can use that. That worked out pretty well.
Nice. Probably a ceiling would be appropriate for this room.
The torches. Amount of light sources.
I have 16.
I'll stick a shroom light in there. Be playing in the potion room.
I was thinking about making something with potatoes, but it wouldn't take.
I thought that the smoke from torches went through carpets, but I'm not seeing any.
Maybe it's your shader?
No, I think they just get stuck. Particle effects do collide with things.
Somehow I ended up with a blackstone.
I can imagine that. Okay. Just need some, maybe throw some light blue up there or something to help match the floor. But I don't have any of that. I'm not even sure where I got all that to begin with.
Hey, boy, thanks for the like, man. Have you ever done this before?
No, I have not. I
No.
don't think there's a way out.
Luckily, we have you here.
Yes. Be a perfect time for me to go run some errands. Just leave you in the wall. That's easy enough to just slap your way out. It's just like sand. But
Yeah.
yeah, like when you tried to close me in it, if I was close enough, you could have trapped me in there. But I usually don't walk that close because I got
I'm sure you don't have to.
9 meter, or not 9 meter,
I feel like
9 foot long arms.
the only way you'd probably do that is like if you're messing around in like this corner or this other corner. Otherwise, you wouldn't really walk that close.
Mm-hmm. Name tag in here.
It'd be awkward if the server was on like adventure mode and you did that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have a shovel. Adventure mode's supposed to let you use tools for their reasons, but yeah, if you just couldn't break anything, I would probably just be stuck in there.
Yeah. So in adventure mode, if you have a pickaxe, you can break stone. If you have a shovel, you can break dirt. You just can't break things with your bare hands.
I feel like they have rules, and some of them you can do that, and then some you have to specify what blocks per item. That might just be an adventure map thing. Right now I'm trying to look for a loophole.
What
I
the
bet
heck
you...
are these trees?
What?
What are
What
these?
trees? These gray things?
Yeah,
It's basalt.
really.
Yeah. It just looks like trees from the sides, but it's the wrong kind. Where is it? Smooth. Gotta remember which kind it is.
Oh, so these form those like weird little pillars in the nether?
Yeah, those biomes. What is this? Polished basalt.
Ah,
Yeah.
polished. That's why this. Oh,
Yeah,
Hamid?
because the regular one just has like the weird rock top texture, but when you polish it in like a 2x2, it becomes more of a smooth log
Yeah, it's pretty
looking.
neat.
Yeah.
You could
There's
make like
entire
a.
biomes made of this stuff.
So the polished one actually makes a biome, or
No, just the regular basalt. You can polish it.
hmm, it's like kind of perfect for like making like a gray wood floor.
Yeah, that'd work pretty good.
Hmm.
We haven't done enough with this stuff. We need to. It's because you don't like get a lot of it on purpose.
Oh yeah, we usually avoid the areas where we could get basalts because it takes too long to cut through them.
Yeah, like I mined a bunch of blackstone. Bethany and I have harvested a good bit of this stuff. It's just kind of all scattered around the nether chests and in here. But you could make some seriously nice like castles and stuff inside of like already stone places.
Uh,
I bet you if you closed me in here, I could probably, even without breaking something, I've got like a redstone chest. I could probably like MacGyver my way out. Maybe just like set up something to push pieces.
oh,
I'm trying to
you
think of
need a
what I...
pistons.
Yeah, because I've got pistons in here.
I
A
think the
sticky and a
easiest way out
regular
would
one.
be chorus fruit slash
What do I
maybe
have there?
ender pearls.
There's no cracks for the ender pearls. I wonder what happens if you like ender pearl yourself into a crack between chests. Ah, this is what happens.
Looks safe. Checks out.
I mean, it's not hurting me, and I can see through the chest part that I'm in. I can't crouch.
Are you able
And
to walk
my
out?
camera does not like this. I cannot enter third person effectively. I think as long as I don't walk all the way out. There we go. I could just... So I wouldn't be able to get out this way, is the only thing. I will just be able to wedge myself into a chest. Because there's no air pocket, sorry. See, it looks like there's a pocket from this side because the floor is slabs. But it perfectly lines up with the other side. So there's no... You might be able to ender pearl through these slabs on the roof. Might be your only chance. That would just end you in a worse place because there's just sandstone above that.
Hey, thanks for the like on that. Can you join? So this is a private server. We are planning on making a public server at some point, and it'll be a Java server.
I remember
So
watching a video a long time ago
if you have Java,
about
you'll
a
be able
guy
to join
trying to
that.
figure out how to escape a trapped nether portal. So basically, you walk through the nether portal and we go through their side, and someone has dumped lava, and it is pouring down both sides. And
Oh,
while you are in a nether portal, you cannot open your inventory.
And you also can't trigger the nether portal to send you back through, can you?
Yes. So what are like he was like trying to figure out ways to get out of it without just putting your face in the lava. Can hear some pillagers outside.
I feel like if you have a full health bar and a bucket of water, you'd probably be able to just trigger it and then come back and then clean yourself up, even if you didn't have good armor.
Probably. Going back into the nether, you just be on fire for a while. If you have a bucket of water, though, that's a very easy key. Placing the bucket of water in the portal will break it. And then you can just relight it.
Ah.
You can also then access your inventory. So he was trying to figure out, like, worst case scenario, you go through and you didn't expect it to be trapped. How do you get out of it? He plays in, like, anarchy servers. So it's like every man for themselves kind of thing. Booby traps everywhere. Puzzles like that are interesting, especially in a game like this.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many weird things. Yeah, because I'm thinking one of the options would just be throw a ender pearl through it and hope that you don't hit something bad and just fall into a lake of lava.
Yes. Lava's not a very strong trap anymore, though, considering what most people wear nowadays.
Oh yeah, the enchanted magicness. Just protection and defense in general, not even fire resist.
Yeah, protection is almost enough as is. And then if you just like start swimming in the lava a little bit and then swap on some fire protection, then you can just swim in it. Oh, I found a wandering trader, and he's got tropical fish for 5 emeralds.
Which money I got around here? I got 2.25 stack emeralds.
All right.
We can afford some fish. How many does he actually have, though?
I'm
Is
gonna
the
guess
question.
like 4-ish is what I would guess, but I
He's
don't
just
know.
got one. It's like I scooped up some water in the morning and there was a fish in it. Which side of the... Yeah, I see him. Yep, he had 4. You were correct.
Woohoo.
Ooh, and some red sand.
And I really need to bring wood with me. It looks like there's some wood over there I can chop down. Want to make a boat.
Is there no boats parked in the underground?
There is,
Parking lot
but
there.
I just wanted a boat for a different purpose.
There might still be some
Suppose I can just
on
go
the
grab the boat from down
shore.
there.
Yeah, there's a turtle in this boat.
I'll just grab a boat.
Oh, there's more.
I think I might cut down some wood also so that I'm not out of wood.
Yeah, living in the desert, the birch trees growing on the pyramid were my source of wood. See you fly over a tree. Wonder where those pillagers wandered off to. There's a husk stuck in a sand hole. Fix that. Trying to hide the innards of my base. The Endermen keep moving the sand around on burying my fort.
Kind of looks like maybe more of like a Like a place where you would bury a king.
Yeah. Well, they buried kings in all kinds of weird places, so I guess that could be true of almost any structure. I don't actually know what they were for, but to me, it looked more like we were going to build on top of this, and it would be our fort.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, I don't know. Over time, will sand just build up to one side, and guys can just walk up and get you. And also, your staircase of sandstone or whatever you built it out of is only so defendable.
Against siege weapons, it wouldn't be very strong.
So you need some ladders.
How much time have we played in Minecraft to get netherite? The netherite itself was actually pretty quick. Just a matter of going down there with a good pickaxe and at the right
And
level.
beacons.
I
And
don't even
beacons
think
for
we
that?
needed the beacons in the nether because it's all insta-mine.
Oh, yeah.
It's just knowing where to look and having good pickaxe. Hey, Dede, thank you for the follow, man.
I was just about to break this, and then I realized there's water behind that block. I will have to... I guess I don't need to break it at all.
Well, you don't have like concrete powder, so it wouldn't be a disaster. Would it?
I have created a hole.
It now has a boat on top.
Ah, very effective. Probably should plug that. I bought some red sand from that guy. He only had 20, 24.
I didn't even notice that it was selling red sand.
Yeah. It's sand, but it's red. I've already got sand, so
Did you
some
ever
red.
find out if you could dye the sand?
I don't think you can. I have no idea on that one. Gonna guess no.
I wonder if I can get out like this.
You're gonna boat your way out.
I'm gonna try to pull a Houdini over here. I can.
I have created another place to
Hey,
get stuck.
Nave. Thank you for the like. So I was able to use the boat to get out, but I had to set the boat ahead of time. Let's see if I can do it sight unseen. I'd always argue that the boat is the most useful tool in the game. Alright, so now I'm stuck in here. Got a boat only. And I can't actually just place it in the wall. I can place it in this corner though. Oh, maybe I can place it a little closer so I could have more room to work.
Oh, that worked.
I didn't even expect that to be that easy. Also, I think that where it's positioned, where I would have been able to just easily pass back and forth like as if it's a secret room. Oh no, I can't actually right click on it. You can see it, but you can't use it.
Yeah, I was just about to try and hit the boat and break it while you were messing around in there. But then you appeared in front of me, so I did not.
Well, we've now confirmed one additional method of getting out of there. And it just like, I wonder if it works from this angle too.
Who knows? Because I know beds are specific in like a cardinal direction they will always try to spit you out in. I wonder if boats are the same way. Nope.
Huh. So yeah, it's just an easy solution to get out of any... I guess it's just this corner right here has the weakness. Or any corner where the outside of the corner is not filled in. But you know what? Why wouldn't it put me on the other side? Why would it put me on this side? That doesn't make sense.
Maybe it's the way you're facing.
Could be. That would make sense.
Okay, this is a very so someone just appeared in my chat named Zia, and they said something in different language, and I translate it, and it says, "Can you give me skincare?"
Hmm.
And I don't think that translated correctly. I'm confused.
How did he know that you were a melanoma specialist?
No. Heweding Biang Mo along ice skin, which translates says Filipino is what it detects according to Google.
Could also be a bad translation.
It could very
But
easily
no,
be.
Google's smart about things. I think Google would know. Oh, I never noticed your new pattern up here.
Hmm.
Kind of
Oh yeah,
reminds me of like
it's been here a while.
the Crusaders or something.
Oh. Kind of reminds me of a sugar cookie. It's like a mostly like vanilla thing with just a little bit of like white sugary things visible. And then my Smith house looks like some kind of doom factory over here. Water dripping from the ceiling.
Looks like a place where you could make siege weapons.
Yeah. What should I do with this fern? I bought this fern. I got to do something with it. Guess I can put it in a plant chest. I do have those. Yeah, so now I have 4 buckets of tropical fish. Which means we can breed 2 axolotls.
I bet you can't breed fish that are floating around. You'd think they'd let you like give them kelp or something.
You're right. I never thought about that. Now, is that... How do I make cyan dye? And is that cyan carpet in this room? Is it just light blue? It's just light blue. Okay. The question is, does light blue carpet look like... I don't actually know what I'm going to build the ceiling out of, so I'm not sure how to complete that statement. Maybe terracotta? Probably not. Wood planks, maybe? It's kind of greeny. They're not
I think
quite light
I think
enough.
cyan dye is a specific flower.
I thought it was just 2 mixed together.
Uh,
You can probably get
maybe.
it. It might be a special flower you can get it from, but I bet you can also mix it.
I'll look it up. Cyan dye Minecraft. In real life, cyan dye is tricky. Oh, so you can combine blue and green and make cyan. But you know
Yeah,
what?
so it's not too bad.
Isn't it with actual dyes? If you combine the two, you just make brown every time, or black.
To a degree, I think, depending on like the kind of dyes, because it's like paint. That's not how paint works.
Well, I think like you have to use the primary colors if you want to do something like make a real color. Like you can combine cyan and yellow and make like colors. You can combine magenta. That's why
Blue
printers
is a
have
primary color,
not of dyes.
not of dyes.
No,
I'm
so
not well versed in the dye world.
the primary colors of light are red, green, and blue. But the primary colors of dyes are cyan, magenta, and yellow.
Oh, like printer
Yeah, that's why printers
fun.
have those colors. Because like a cyan dye will let's see, it will reflect green light, it'll also reflect blue light, and it'll eat red light. What was that?
I think something is happening to our... It sounds like he forgot to drink his night
Night potions.
potion. Yeah.
Ahmad asks, how do you make a server? I think there's some online services to make servers. If you don't have the Java version, I think you can't really have servers. You can have you can buy a Roam, I think is all you can do if you don't have
Oh, yes.
Java.
So what he did was, as soon as the sun came up, he drank milk to get rid of his invisibility potion, and he was immediately killed by all the monsters in the desert.
Oh,
3 husks and a skeleton. Skeleton burned now, but these guys got him.
so he would have
He
left
was...
behind those llamas either way.
Yep. Thought he was safe in this. You're never truly safe.
But I was able to take the leads, so.
I missed.
So you can't normally jump on someone's head, but you can put a boat on somebody's head, and then you can sit in the or stand on the boat.
Oh. Boats seem to be ways around most things.
Yes. They're pretty
You know what I
hacky.
for...
I guess they've always been pretty hacky.
They used to, and I think depending on the version of the game, so like Java or Bedrock, just eliminate fall damage. Isn't that in this one?
Oh yeah, yeah. If you just
Yeah, it doesn't work in
it
Bedrock.
doesn't work on Bedrock.
No,
Huh.
you just die. So that's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Yeah, if we ever do have to switch to Bedrock, that would be annoying.
I'm trying to remember what things are actually helpful then when you switch. I don't know a ton of them. I'm trying to think of something useful.
You can use a piston on dispensers.
Oh,
Kind
so
of a
probably
big
furnaces.
deal. You might be able to use it on furnaces too. I'm not sure. I just know
I think
dispensers.
so. I'm looking at this. I could try and make some cyan dye. Do I want to make some concrete, perhaps? I don't think you can make terracotta slabs or anything like that, can you?
Terracotta slabs?
No. Terracotta cannot be made into anything, unfortunately. No stairs, slabs. Which is a shame. But I guess if they did that, then it would immediately add however many pieces. So like stairs, slabs, and walls, perhaps.
Oh yeah. That'd
Times however many colors, and then also double it because they also have glazed variants.
Yeah, that'd be out of control.
Or some people say it's a feature we should have deserved for a long time.
But at some point, it's just like, why not just have everything be made out of bits, like quarter pieces?
Yeah, like why are all of our chests oak when we have all these different wood types? Why do we have different kinds of doors but not chests? And we now have different kinds of pressure plates and buttons. Still no chests. And then would people even care to have different like color handles for like pickaxes and stuff made out of different wood? There's a point where it goes crazy.
But you don't have like a normal door to get in here at all, do you?
I do. There's a staircase. What do you mean, like into the inside of the tower
Yes.
or up top?
Inside to the bottom.
There's a staircase on the side between the nether, the red nether in this. But it's not big enough for llamas, though.
Ah, you've seen my plan.
Yes, I see. So let me find a place where you can drop them in and it won't be too bad. One of the side staircases should be all right. So if you go back to the front entrance that nobody ever uses because it's facing the middle of nowhere, it's the opposite side of the building you're on
Am I
now.
on the right side or am I on the opposite side you're talking about?
Yeah, you're on the opposite side. I can see your name over there.
I thought the front would be the one that points to like where we started from.
You would think so, but for some reason, it's because the river was too close. I put the entrance on
Oh,
this side
that's where you put the stairs.
and just walk them in here, and they won't be able to get out. And if we wanted, we could let them into the lower section as well.
That was my plan, but it can be amended. I just wanted to put llamas in your house for the fun of it.
Well, they can hang out. They'll keep the Enderman company.
Uh-oh.
Well, one of them is chasing you. Where did the other one go? The other one squeezed through that hole after you.
Did he? I don't think he did.
He definitely did. I just saw him go through it.
He's not down there.
They should both be down there. I saw them. I don't know where down there now.
Oh, I pulled him through one level. I pulled one through. Oh, I pulled them both through. How did I do that?
So you pulled one through, and the other one ran over here and ran down these stairs and then came around the
So
side.
they can fit through
One by
single
one. I
space
guess if they
distances.
try. So I guess
Interesting.
they probably could have fit through that door. Oh, I picked up the leads.
But they probably would have just got jumped up to the stairs and not been able to fall in.
Yeah, so as long as they avoid the cactus that the Enderman plant in here, they should survive. Join the ecosystem.
It seems like the perfect place for them over here.
Yeah, it's not like there was a villager left in here once, and I got so angry at him, I trapped him in a sinking ship.
Why were you angry at him? Was it because he was making villager noises?
Yeah.
So now you have llama noises.
Yeah, no, llama noises, but much, much better. I just get to hear to listen to things the whole time. I hear. Okay.
They like each
Time to
other.
experiment. Okay, experiment number 1 has failed. Trying to dye a terracotta does not want to work.
Maybe you can only start with...
Terracotta, you have to dye 8 at a time. And wow, cyan terracotta looks terrible. It looks just
Isn't
like
it like...
stone. Yeah, it's like
I thought I've
sad,
seen it before.
slightly like bluish gray green stone. Doesn't look good. I didn't make it because it'd be a waste of dye.
Oh yeah, because like, but what if you polish it? If you polish, we have a bunch of the polished ones, I think. They don't look too bad.
How do you make glazed terracotta? Do you just like cook it again?
I think you just cook it again.
Yeah, because this is
Yeah, it just looks like plastic rocks.
Yes, that's actually a very good description of this. Okay, what does the cyan glazed look like then? Something I probably can't use for the roof, but maybe.
Just
that
noticed.
actually wouldn't be too bad. Oh, it's got creeper faces on it.
Oh yeah. Hey Patrick, thanks for the like.
I don't know if I've seen that one around our base.
Is there any particular reason this water is here?
Yes, that is the input for the super smelter.
Oh.
You just take like some ore and chuck it up there. And
it's a bubble vader, I see.
Yep, and it comes down. It's supposed to evenly separate it into these furnaces.
But it goes to the first furnace or these?
Yes, it just goes, all of it goes into, there's like multiple chests with different hoppers pulling out of them. But all the hoppers just sit there and they don't do their job, and they let one hopper do all the work. So that hopper gets all the ore and puts it all in this
Uh,
one furnace.
unless you send more than 5 stacks of 64.
I think so. Something along those lines.
So it works as a mega smelter, but only if you're like dumping an entire chest
Only
full of.
very mega.
It's actually a good way to like avoid wasting of any of the coal.
I guess. I only have to really refill that one furnace. But the thing is this, because it's hooked up to the chest, I don't get any experience.
Yes.
So that's why I have these front furnaces for things that I want experience, or small things like this terracotta. Which I may be able to work into some kind of ceiling design. Going to be a pain with how it gets placed, though.
Find a hiding spot.
Hmm.
How's my night going? It's pretty good.
Aha. Interesting hiding spot. How did you get in there?
I cut a piece
Ah,
and placed it back.
I'm like looking around. It's like, how did he? It's looking for like a little hole.
All right, now can I use a boat to get out of here without breaking anything else? I think I might not be able to actually place the boat. You feel like we have different or the same play styles?
Probably can't throw it. Good.
I can jump somewhat, but not enough.
Oh, you also picked up my block.
Polished blackstone slab.
There you go. You should be able to get out.
Hmm. A lot more messy than I was planning.
Yep.
I had plenty of time to think of a way out, though. Fire's not that dangerous. I think I might be short some of these.
Should just have need two.
There we
There
are.
you go. Yep.
Yeah, at this point, Patrick, the difficulty doesn't really affect much
What
because
kind of stairs I'm gonna put in here?
we've got such good equipment and so much experience.
Also, this ceiling texture may need some work,
Which
especially when
ceiling?
it's not all facing the same
Oh, the
way.
new ceiling?
Yeah.
I've been on fire for a long time, and I've got what is this? Fire protection 4 on? This is longer than like if I was in lava.
Oh, I wonder if it was like stacking the duration somehow.
I know that lava can stack, but usually,
Standing
like
on lit netherrack?
if I'm wearing these shoes, or wait, no, these shoes right here, the getting cold feet again, and I go into the lava, that usually stops within like 15 seconds or so.
Yeah, you are still on fire.
Yeah, this is a lot of fire. Maybe I can see how long my fire's gonna last. Oh, it
There you
stopped.
go.
All right, well now
You
I
weren't
learned
even in the
something new.
blue fire either, so it's not like it was anything too special.
There are times where I want to be on fire,
And there are times
so
where you don't.
knowing that I can make myself on fire using the red fire, pretty useful knowledge. You can change any bow into a flame bow. Remember that one time?
To prepare, yeah, to prepare for war, you could just set yourself on fire. Or you
Yes.
can just get a fire bow and forget it.
Well, no, here's the thing though. If I'm using a like a piercing 5, then
Oh,
like you can't actually make a crossbow with
fire.
fire on it. But if you're on fire,
If you're on
then
fire, does a
all of your...
crossbow do fire?
I think it does. But you remember that one time where I thought that I was causing the fire onto my bow, and I didn't realize that I had flame on there? It was late at night, kind of like this time.
I remember. Because we were in
It
here and
was
we
in
were
this
very
room.
confused.
Like, yeah, if I'm standing over this fire, then it just becomes fire arrow, even though...
It's like if I just... It didn't look like it was on fire.
But when skeletons are on fire, they... Oh, did you use a crossbow?
Yes. Plain old run-of-the-mill crossbow.
See here. I'm very much on fire. Let's switch back, switch forth. Ah,
No fire.
it's not on fire. You have a random bow around here?
I do indeed.
For science.
Got all kinds of weaponry in here. Here you go. Lightly used. That was a regen arrow. I
I
caught
wonder
it.
if that would have any effect. I don't have any regular arrows.
Oh, here's one. I don't carry very many.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's on fire.
That definitely didn't look like it was on fire.
Why would it work for skeletons and not for us?
I think for I don't know. I was gonna say they shoot through the fire, but then also some of them have fire bows. But then also, yes, they're on fire and they shoot us and we set on fire.
Yeah. I guess it's a mob only thing. Like, I guess if a zombie is on fire and it punches you, it must be
Yeah,
like
we set on
coded
fire.
especially for that, and it just happens to affect the skeletons.
Hmm.
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure if you're on fire and you hit people, it doesn't set them on fire in this. It doesn't work for players. That's not something we can test unless I push one of the llamas in here and let you punch it while on fire. You have the lures on you. You can bring one down here, or the leads, whatever they're called.
Wait, is there going to be a dead llama?
No, they're over here. They're hanging out in the back. This is where the Endermen congregate as well. I don't know what it is about these guys. Just chill under the staircase.
Well, you only need one lead to take them all, because they'll chase each other.
Alright. I think that's why the other llama ran down the stairs so quickly. He was trying to get to the other one
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
that you pulled down the hole. I was trying to eat pumpkin pie and I was clicking on the llama.
Alright, so I've got arrow. I've got not the bow. You have the bow?
I think I put it away already. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't think I want to hit him with a full speed arrow.
What did you have in your second hand?
It was a we clearly did not get caught on fire.
Try slapping him quickly. Oh no.
Oh
too
yeah.
late.
Alright, he's gonna be spitting at me for a little while now, but that's probably fine.
Yeah, if the fire's not hurting you, I wouldn't think the spit would. Oh.
Nope.
He does not care. He may put himself in the fire in his panic.
I'm gonna heal him up a little bit. You can pet them by right-clicking on them. Or no, I guess it's because they're trying to ride him
Use
and it
whatever
won't let
item
me.
is.
That's why. Well, he's healed
Oh,
up now, so if he wants to
sweet.
spit at me, that's fine. He might have actually already forgiven me.
He has 11 hearts and he is full.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've got these healing arrows. They work wonders. Actually, can you, while you're riding him, see if he takes
Oh,
any
watch his
damage
hearts.
from this?
Oh yeah, it drops. He loses 4 hearts and then it goes back up to full.
It went back up to full after that. Interesting.
Yep.
Huh. He must have like
So
better armor than like some things. Because if I just, oh, I guess it's because I was using a power 4 bow on a
yeah, so this is a old run-of-the-mill non-high power bow.
That's
You
weird
can
how
actually survive it.
it happens slow enough that you could actually see it
See
go
it?
down and go back
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, it definitely does at least 3.5 hearts of damage. I think it does 4, it's hard to tell. And then it fills right back up.
All right, this guy's been a good test dummy.
What do they eat?
I think they can eat bales of hay, but I don't think that actually like breeds them. I think to breed them you have to use. Maybe you do use bales of hay.
I know that speeds up horse growth and heals them. But yeah, you need gold carrots to breed them. I
I don't
guess
think
they'd probably be the same way.
I don't think they use golden carrots though. I think they just use
No?
bales of hay. I think it's just one of the
Weird.
things that differentiates them.
Llamas between the rest of the families.
Oh, but yeah, the thing I was holding in my hand, that's the arrow, the healing arrow.
Yeah, I could kind of see it sticking out of the flames. And that's what I thought it was, the little red bits.
Hey Joshua, thanks for the like, man.
Oops. Fix my controls.
I do like these arrows, especially with my power 5 bow, because like anything that would die in 2 hits, or anything that would die in 1 hit to it will just die. Anything that would die in 2 hits from it are still going to die in 2 hits because the damage is that high. But the problem is, I don't think it has any effect on the zombies whatsoever. It's not really that useful, I guess. It's not affecting the number of hits that it takes to kill anything. The one good part is if I accidentally shoot a villager, he'll be mostly healed after the shot.
Yeah. Unfortunately, once you make concrete powder or concrete, you cannot re-dye it.
Once you've hardened it, or once you've actually just added any
Once
color
you've
to
just
it?
made the powder, even.
Oh, you have to make
Once you've
it with
added
the
one color,
dye.
you can't change it.
Oh, that's
Because I have
interesting.
white and I was trying to dye it blue.
It also means that, wait, does it mean how much concrete powder do you get from the recipe? Do you get
I think
like
you get
9?
block per block, like perfectly back. Check. It's like sand and
Or do you get 1 powder and one powder makes a block?
where do I keep my gravel? I might have used all my gravel for concrete. Oh
I
no,
haven't
I
been
found it.
collecting gravel lately, but I probably left a whole bunch behind somewhere.
I found it. It's in my diorite chest. On the far left. Oh, bone
Oh,
blocks. I always forget those exist.
bone block. Oh yeah. I never use them though because they're not as useful as just carrying bones.
So it takes one, two. Well, yeah, you get 8 blocks back for the 4 sand and 4 gravel and 1 dye.
That's not too bad.
So yeah, you don't lose any of the blocks. It just becomes concrete and the dye enters the mix.
Yeah, it seems like they could have just as easily done it the other way and let you just dye the powder. But I guess if you did that, then it's like, what powder do you start with?
Just let me make concrete powder. That if I just water it, it's just concrete color.
Does that exist? Or
No,
does it always have to be colored?
it always has to be colored.
Interesting.
I just tried. Hmm.
I don't think coloring is a major concern in real life when you're making concrete. Oopsies.
No, coloring isn't too big on most people's care.
Like some of it's gonna
Because
melt.
it's not the food industry.
Is it all gonna melt? I think
Oh,
maybe this one's a little too far away from the center.
why did it stop?
The daylight
Looks like
still?
it started. Definitely looks like it's still daylight. I'm confused because it's got a crack in it, so it's like it started to melt, then it gave up.
Maybe. Maybe it's designed to do that. We'll leave it there for testing, for science. Yeah, I never did like these polished cyan.
I don't know if I've ever seen this one before. I
I've
definitely
bought
haven't messed with it.
I've bought some and I just like didn't see any place where I wanted to use it. Kind of nice though that the pattern is like repeatable in a simple form.
Hmm.
I guess maybe it's repeatable is maybe not the right thing. It's kind of repeatable, isn't it?
It's something, definitely. Wonder what happens if I try to arrange it. Because it's got these weird little black dots at the corners. And I wonder if there's a way to like make them match up. It doesn't look like it.
Hmm. And if you did,
I've
what does it
made
make?
I've made some kind of throwing star with creepers around it. It's a creeper shuriken. Yeah, see those four little dots, they don't actually ever line up with anything in the middle.
Yeah, and there's no way to get it to line up because you can't like mirror it.
Yeah, because see, even like this, like back to back, they're not, it's off center, so it doesn't really. Hmm, interesting. Put some sand on there for good measure. Oop, almost dropped my scaffolding. Didn't even know I still had that on me. Guess that's the thing I should just start carrying around now that I actually have it. Can't go wrong with some good scaffolding.
Oh, so I thought of an idea for the charged creepers. Now that
Ooh.
train tracks can go in water, I
Ah,
wonder if I would send a charged creeper in a minecart in waist deep level water, if he can actually damage an enemy that's also next to him in waist deep level water.
definitely should. Though
Mi-
that's one of those differences between versions that confuses me, and I forget which one's which sometimes. Pretty sure that it will definitely kill whatever it is in our version.
and I feel like
In
it
Java.
won't.
It won't break anything either.
I don't even think it'll. Probably won't even break the minecarts, will it? Because the minecart will be entirely submerged.
I don't know. It might count the minecart as like close enough by touching him that it can take damage. I don't know how for sure it transfers damage in this game.
I know that I was able to damage a neighboring monster when he's in the very, very lowest amount of water, but I never tested it with any other height of water. think I might go to the creeper farm and see.
Okay.
Have to bring some iron though.
I might just stick with glow shrooms. I thought magma blocks, you used to be able to get those to produce like more light. I thought it used to be like it would produce light depending on the nearest light source. It would copy it.
Oh, I heard something
even if,
about that.
even if you like got rid of it, so if you put a torch on it and then broke the torch, it would keep producing the same amount of light as if the torch was there. And
I
I
didn't
thought
know it
that's
would
how
do
it
that.
worked originally.
That would make
They must
sense.
have changed it.
I feel like that's one of those things like you hear about during like snapshots, and then by the time it actually releases, it looks nothing like that.
Everyone just forgets. I might just use classic glowstone in here. Can't wait till we have those frog lights so we can actually have lights of different colors.
That one sounds pretty suspect. Like, imagine that they'd ever put in colored lights. Like, I
Well,
feel like
that one's already all in all the snapshots.
they already have it working interesting. Because I think that's like really complicated for a lighting engine to do that.
Don't actually know if it produces different colored lights, like spectrums or anything like that. I think it's just this block
Oh,
emits light and is blue,
I see. I see. That would make
as
sense to
opposed
me.
to all the blocks we have, which is just like white or yellow.
But I could imagine with shaders, they might just let it.
Oh yeah, my shaders already do that. Like lava, some of the shaders are much more particular about it, but some of them treat like daylight and cave light and lava light all as different colors. Oops, it's facing the wrong way.
I just remembered I got to do a whole bunch of enchanting. I used to have this all like really nicely done. Now it's just another big pile of stuff. I'm gonna be out of lapis lazuli. Oh, no, I'm not. I got something. I found out that Minecraft is a much better game to play late at night than Age of Empires. Played Age of Empires the other night, and I didn't fall asleep until like 3:30 or maybe even later than that. I'm not sure. It was rough. But then the day after that, I ended up working until 4:30 in the morning, so it actually worked out good because I was not tired at all. None of these enchantments are any good. I always have a hard time deciding what to enchant when they're all bad.
Yeah, makes me wish there was just a try again button.
There is kind of, but you have to spend a level in Lapis to do it. There's some other tricks you can do, like I could take this torch and like block something and then put them back in again. Now it's like a level 26. And we're getting different choices here. Like I get Feather Falling 4 now. That's actually maybe even worth it. I don't know.
That's not a bad one.
Yeah, I feel
Some
like I
people
might
forget
take
to have
that.
that on their stuff. That's a pretty important one.
I wonder what would happen if I take this torch off and try again. And okay, so it goes back to the same things it was before. Now, what if I put the torch here instead? Alright, it's the same. I never thought of this before, actually. Like, I think I probably did think about it, but then I forgot about it. But yeah, I was able to pull off a feather falling 4 like this. That's interesting. But all I got was feather falling 4, and it's a lot more likely that'll happen when it's not a level 30 enchantment. But the deed is done.
The deed is indeed done. Go throw some quartz on the edges, and I think I'll call it done for my ceiling. I haven't even looked at it from the inside since I started this strange pattern. I also did not grab enough quartz to finish the ceiling.
Have you been just using mine quartz, or have you been buying quartz?
Just stuff I had in a box. So it was probably I mined it at one point and compressed it down. But I still have some raw quartz because you can't unblock quartz, unfortunately. Once you put it in the square, it can never be taken apart. So I can't use it for the one thing I think quartz is used for, building comparators.
I never even thought about that. Like, I've been putting quartz together like every opportunity. Oh,
And we don't use them very often, so
Bienvenido.
it's not a big deal. We
Yeah,
have so much quartz.
I normally been using it for building. Like, I had a hard time getting all the stuff I needed for that yacht.
All right, let's see what my enchantment room looks like now.
I made a big mistake a moment ago.
Ooh, I used crying obsidian set back into the ceiling, and I like how that turned out.
Are you streaming right now?
Yes.
I'm gonna put you up.
I wish I had more. I would do more of that. I think that looks pretty good. Fortunately, I don't have chests or anything actually useful in this room, but there's an enchantment table. Ooh. And it makes funny noises when I walk on the floor.
Sometimes I've had a hard time getting into your latest.
I've had that trouble with yours too. It's just like Facebook doesn't want to
show the latest
something.
and greatest. It's like if you're live right now and somebody looks at your page, like
that
it should obviously. It's the most important thing. See,
and it makes funny noises when I walk on the floor.
There is Buster Beast. At least Facebook has a pretty low lag compared to YouTube, so I can mostly watch you live. Let's up it a little bit.
I need to do something for the stairs, though.
That looks neat.
Yeah, I'm happy with the most of the ceiling. Like I said, I don't have enough crying obsidian for these last two pieces. And maybe I'll just get rid of all the glowstone in the ceiling and replace it with crying obsidian.
So I just made a big mistake. I dragged your window, but it was supposed to be a very specific size. And now there's no like escape. I press the escape button and it doesn't go back to where it was. All I can do is let go of this button, and then what it becomes is what it becomes. I'm just gonna eyeball it, I guess. Ick. That makes me sad. I think I got it wrong now that I look at it a little closer. Maybe it's maybe like this size. That makes sense. I don't know if I actually said what my problem was. I accidentally left that torch there, and I did another enchantment at level 27.
Oh, whoops.
It kind of defeated the purpose of what I did.
That is funny. Quartz block or blackstone. What shall I do? Some polished rock
Respiration.
upstairs.
I might actually want to make respiration because I know that Hand Banana has been doing some work in water lately, and he doesn't have the respiration helmet. Well, apparently Hand Banana lost his trident.
I didn't know he had one. Or not that I remembered.
At some point I found one and made it for him. And now it's gone.
As things do.
Yes. He doesn't have the hard difficulty survival instinct yet.
No. He is prone to falling asleep in inopportune locations.
What do you call that in real life?
Narcoleptic.
Yes, he's got Minecraft narcolepsy.
All kinds of weird dyes now. Got these buckets of fish that I gotta put to use at some point. It sounds like an Enderman just popped into my base. We have a snowball I may want to gift him. I have a foot of steel on me. It's a little concerning.
I've successfully used my levels, but actually, I just remembered. There's that one trick I can do. I should have tested it one more with the torch, seeing if I could get another level 4 enchantment at level 27. Well, there's always next time.
Skeleton stuck in the tree again. The cactus hole. From the surface to bedrock. Except the bedrock now goes twice as deep, so maybe
But now
someday
it's
I'll have to.
obsolete.
Yes, I'll have to update the hole.
I bet that at some point our underground city might expand to that point someday.
Probably. Depending on which direction we're going. I'm surprised we haven't went under my house.
It'd be kind of the opposite direction from where we started going originally.
Yes, because I'm looking at his base. We go in, and then we turn right and head down the stairs, so it's, yeah, the exact opposite direction. It heads basically straight towards Ice Dog's base. Oh, rain is coming. Except for I'm in the desert, so it's not here. Where did you wander off? Did you go to the creeper farm?
I didn't actually take off to go there yet. I had those enchantments to do.
I'm going to harvest my farms for once in a while.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get iron. That's why I came here, I think. I entirely forgot. I think maybe this is not the best place to get iron. Because I think I've already taken iron from here so many times. And I haven't done that much mining over here. So, the place to go is the place where I do my mining.
Although, with how rich we are, I basically just live off of pies and things that I buy off the villagers now. But
You
having a farm that
finally,
produces wheat is nice.
yeah, you finally succumbed.
all, when my chests are overflowing with emeralds, and there's a guy who wants to sell me food, it seems more space efficient even to
Yes.
buy pies.
I've been
And
eating,
also, as a bonus, it levels him up,
I've been
giving me
eating golden carrots
experience. I
exclusively
think
for forever.
experience is actually the reason I convinced myself to do it. The trading experience to
Yeah,
repair
the
my stuff.
experience is so easy. I've been eating so many golden carrots. I think that like I need to change my character skin to reflect my current health status.
Slightly golden. Ah, of all the places I could have jumped in. I jumped down the drain of my farm. Not mean to do that. I was trying to replant and I just walked straight down the hole.
So I still need to get iron from here somewhere. I never have as much iron as I thought I would have down here. And I don't understand why. I think I made a beacon out of iron once. Oh, here's a bunch of blocks of iron. That's where it all is.
It's just hiding from you.
I think 13 blocks of iron is probably enough.
Yeah, I haven't harvested my second field in a while. My second field is where I get the seeds to replant both fields. Forgot that I'm planting beets here for some reason now. So it's because something I don't have much of.
Are you going to be using the wheat to feed your new pets?
I guess they can have some. If I remember they exist.
They will make
The-
themselves apparent. Where am
yeah,
I?
especially because one of them is now planted firmly in my crafting room.
Eventually he's going to get like lodged in the equipment.
He's
In the
already
loft.
pretty close to standing on the buzz saw that is the stone cutter.
Well, ever update that to do damage. I guess it'd be annoying if they did because villagers would just randomly step on it.
Yeah.
Especially when like the villagers are designed to go there. I
Yep.
guess we can't have any more masons because they all randomly step on their saws and kill themselves.
Quite an unfortunate disaster. The mason trade will die out very quickly. It is indeed raining over here. What's this hole? Creeper must have blew up a very suspiciously square hole here. Or when I fixed it, I wasn't doing a very good job.
Was it you?
I don't know. It's outside my base. So it's
I would
outside the ziggurat
I
between
would
there
guess
and
probably
hand
not.
bananas. So I might have tried to clean it up with the limited resources that the explosion left.
Hey Vin, thanks for the follow. I think there might have been a couple times where Ham Banana didn't clean up after himself and I half cleaned up after him.
I'm trying to perfect the sideways sprint. So far, so good. I haven't fallen off of the edge or run into the wall yet. Oh. I don't think that was me. No, it was just me running out of beacon juice.
Can you actually run faster with the sideways sprint?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I was
thanks for
doing
the
it so
like
I could
that.
like look out at the underground city while I was running to the other end of it.
Ah, yes.
I think so. I think moving diagonal is the highest speed you can go in this game.
I think most games have like a mechanism to kind of prevent diagonal from being faster.
I don't think they end up getting that one in here.
Eeks. I think I need that many 6. I'm gonna be making some mine carts.
Back as soon as I walk up to the underground dome, I'm just like, okay, I don't want to do anything else anymore. Don't want to. You can't make me. I'm just gonna sit in the pond.
Well, it's raining. I wonder if it's gonna start thunderstorming over here.
It's been raining for a little while, so if it does, it might very abruptly stop.
Yeah, if it does start thunderstorming, I'm gonna have to clear out because these I've got too many charge creepers and I don't want them to get damaged. Alright, so I'm confused as to where it is that I'm dropping these guys off. Actually, you know, before I even commit to going that far with it, I should try just a regular creeper first.
I just heard a zombie villager. Where could he be?
I don't have any regular creepers ready to go. Yikers. These backwards. These are backwards.
It sounds quite close. I found him. I think he's got a gold badge. It looks like a Fletcher.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was scary. So I saw him, and as I was digging to him, I turned around and he was behind me.
He
I don't know
belongs in
how
the
he
back rooms.
I don't know how he did that. Oops, I punched him. There we go. He's trapped in here now.
Skeleton on this one.
Yeah, so he was another guy just roaming this ravine that is beside our underground city. Yeah, he's definitely got a gold badge on. I wonder if I can, like, deposit him in the place that I had the other ones.
Oh no. You shot the creeper. Bad skeleton. Oh no, 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 no. Oh gosh. There's so many creepers all of a sudden. They don't hop into the minecarts on their own?
They should. It might
He
just be
walked around
finicky.
it.
Oh.
That'd be a pretty good reason to not use the minecart. Oh, I know why. It's because they don't want to walk on train tracks.
Ah.
So what do I do about that then? I think this only affects testing because normally I'm not trying to get them to walk into the train tracks. I guess I will be wanting them to walk in the train tracks, won't I? It kind of throws my whole idea out the window a little bit.
Getting them into the containers and then getting those containers on the tracks with them in them could be quite difficult without them
Be
exploding.
be a big hassle.
You can always fishing rod the container they're in, I think.
I could maybe fishing rod them into the thing, but so it's not
Probably.
the best situation.
See if I can track down some stuff to cure this guy.
I'll try it out. I'm gonna get my fishing rod out. But yeah, ideally it'd be nice if they would just randomly end up in these things.
Yeah, because I just had a zombie following me, and I was trying to get him to walk into the room I was in, but there was some rails around, and he was just not having any of it getting anywhere near those.
Maybe I don't actually need rails at all. Consider this. Let's try this without rails. Oh. Ah, get out of here. So the rails are gone. And
Villagers are more expensive than I remember. Actually taking 8 gold bars. Now I have to track down one of those weakness potions or arrows, depending on how I want to deliver it.
so, is there a way to make water flow one way? I think I've seen it before, where you can have like a little water thing that just kind of resumes and keeps shoving things along.
I think so. It involves like a slab, water sitting on top of the slab, a sign behind the slab to stop the water from going backwards. I'm not sure if it still works. It's definitely an old design that I'm remembering.
Sounds really complicated.
Really, it's it's just like a weird little stopper between the two flows.
I'll have to actually look this one up real quick. I guess you'd call it a continuous water feed. That's what I'm gonna look up.
Yes. Oh, should get golden apples in here.
So Minecraft continuous water stream.
Hello, everybody. My name.
Okay, so he does use a sign. Oh, he's got like a piece of ice. So I don't know if that's going to be viable.
Well, I think the ice is just to keep their momentum up.
Yeah, but I
It
worry
probably works without it.
how much momentum a creeper inside a minecart would have, and if it gets stuck, what am I going to do?
Yeah, the minecart might be the problem. It might be heavy enough to keep them from actually moving well.
I suppose I wouldn't necessarily even need the minecart if they're too low to get out on their own.
Or if there's rails around and they don't want to walk past them.
Oh, yes. And the
I
rails
feel
would
like the
also keep
rails
the water.
only work against us. They like never
Oh yeah,
do what
yeah.
we
They'll
want.
somehow get out of the rails. Well, let's just see what happens if I go in here.
All right. I'm
Minecart.
curing this Fletcher that I found in a cave
Noise. He'll be a
above
good
the
source
base.
of selling sticks.
I think what more likely is going to happen is he will find his way back up there and be infected again.
So this water path is pretty slow going. And I'm like 100% certain that I won't have enough momentum to keep going past this point, even with ice. Well, that really wouldn't. Although, the issue was that they didn't want to stand on the train track. I think they're not going to want to walk over water either, though. Yeah, I don't think that this idea is panning out. So I needed to make it work with just boats. And boats, there's no reliable way to like move the boats without being in them. It's not going to work with creepers.
Somebody fell into the dropping room and decided to just start building up with stone.
Huh. They couldn't find the elevator.
They didn't even bother to use the stairs. Started in the pool, like they were trying to make it dangerous for themselves to land here. You know. But they didn't go all the way up. It's very strange. They stopped at like the first ledge. Oh well.
Alright, so there's not going to be a reliable way to move these boats. And there's not going to be a reliable way to get them to go into minecarts that are on tracks. And there's no reliable way to move a minecart that's not on a track.
Fishing pole? That's not really reliable though.
So to do the well, I guess in most all the cases are going to be manual. The fishing pole, yeah, I can probably use that to pull them into the minecart. But the thing is, though, like for the start, they need to be in boats because they just need to randomly walk into the boat on their own and then get struck by lightning. And then from there, I just need a way to like. I guess for the fact that they're together, even if I could move the boat, they would end up like blowing up each other and I'd be getting creeper heads. That wouldn't be what we want either. I think maybe the Pez dispenser idea might be the best approach. If I could put them in a water tunnel that's too deep. Actually, the water tunnel can be continuous the old-fashioned way. Like it can just become one deeper every time it needs to.
It's a weird underground room I just walked into. It just had a couple bookcases.
Oh yeah, I noticed that room before. I was thinking that would be like the perfect starting point for the back rooms. You look behind a
Yeah, just like a
bookcase and
regular
then
room, and then just walk behind a bookcase,
you
and
turn
then
around and the door's gone and now you're in the back rooms.
there's a chicken in here, just laying some eggs. Cats running around.
I'm having
Who knows?
zero good ideas coming to mind here for this. Before I'm still stuck at I run around and manually break these and then split them up manually. Which is exactly where I was before. So dangerous.
Something over there is destroying my frame rate. What is that?
Can you see it? Or is it
No,
hidden?
it's just like if I look in that direction, I go from 60 down to like 20.
Be nice to have
What
some
is?
more rendering improvements to like block off like the things you can't see from affecting you.
Ah, it's Old Town. It's towards the beginning of the city. I'm currently under Squidward's house, and if I look back towards the old end of town,
Oh, there's a lot of villagers and stuff over there.
yeah,
You have your shaders active?
yes. I can hear a bunch of villagers too. Oh, aha. I found another villager blob. This one is in Squidward's house. They all dream of being Squidward.
Oh, what? It almost looks like a block of villager.
I know. Trying to give him pie.
It's they're probably reaching the point where they're entity cramming when they get into four corners like that.
I shall. If I release them there, they'll just fall down the stairs. So I will give them a way down. All right. Open the floodgate.
So I don't know what to do about the creepers, but maybe instead of thinking about the solution for the creepers, I need to think about the solution for the wither skeletons.
Why did they all come in up here? They're immediately coming back up the stairs to try and figure out how to get back in that hole. Joke's on you guys, that hole doesn't exist anymore. You guys won't if you don't get out of here. They're all like, they go upstairs into the highest point they can get to in Scrooge's house and then just push themselves into a corner.
Weird.
So strange. I think I'm gonna crash in the chapel here, whatever this thing is. Play some tunes. Drop off whatever garbage I'm carrying. Oh, I've got some more white glazed terracotta in here.
So it looks like it can't even reliably send wither skeletons through one at a time when somebody else is online. Earlier I was able to do it with the boat. I put the boat into the portal first, and then I sent the guy in, and he came out the other side on a boat, even though Hand Banana was in the overworld.
Oh.
wonder if there's still any chunk loaders that exist in this version. I'm gonna look it up. Let's see. Ooh, somebody wanted a mod for it. That's unlikely that you can do it without a mod if people are trying to do it with a mod.
Yeah, there have always been mods for them, as long as I can remember. But the only ways I know of an actual mod loader existing is I think spawn chunks are always loaded, but that doesn't help us.
Mm-hmm. Not
I'm
really.
not even sure if that's true or not.
Yeah. Not much of a problem though. Like, we have the server's mostly everybody offline most of the time, so I can collect a huge pool of wither skeletons on this side when everybody else is offline. But I still need to
That'll
figure out
be
how to do it reliably.
pretty soon, because I'm gonna hop off right now, I think. Probably be on something tomorrow. I don't know. Find myself something to do.
I wasn't planning on sticking out a little or much longer, but I guess if you're popping off and I'm in the middle of thinking about something that needs to be tested with somebody
gone.
offline, then
Now
maybe
would be
now's the
a
time. I'm already streaming.
Right. I'm out.
Good night, Buster.
Night.
So I think my plan for this is to have a whole bunch of boats. One thing I don't want them to do, though, is to end up back in the portal. Like, I want this to be a one-way deal. Get rid of the back, so there's no way to go. And maybe use water to my advantage. How long has it been since I've drowned in sand? I think I actually want this water vader. But perhaps with less water. We gotta get Buster's screen off of there. Buster Beast on Facebook. Alright, I just cut one more piece out. Well, I still gotta get back up there though, don't I? My legs are pretty tired. I think it's from staying up so late last night. Or it could be from swimming, but I didn't really go too much at it when I was swimming. If I want to make this one way, I need some water. Hello, John. Welcome. Alright, so I need the water to go this way. And then I also want the water to stop, so maybe some signage. One more. Actually, we can even go a little further. We could put a rail there, but actually we don't want the rail there. You're from Ukraine, John. Oh, wow. A lot of things are going on over there, isn't there? It's pretty sad. Can't believe what Russia's been doing. I guess Russia, it's what Putin's been doing. Putin tells his people to do bad stuff, and then they have to do it. It's terrible. I had no idea that Putin was that crazy. I knew he wasn't such a good guy, but like he's really revealed himself to be so bad. So I got one thing of water. Got a crafting block. And we'll make some signs. So we'll block that off all the way to here, I guess. Because we kind of want to make just like a one-way deal here. So do I need another one? We'll just do it like this for now. This will probably work. So this will block the waters. We need one more waters. Alright, so anything that comes in here is going to take a one-way trip. And then they'll be in kind of like a hallway here. It's actually maybe lighting a little bit. And in the hallway I can store the wither skeletons. Yeah, how do I make sure they end up where they need to be? I might want to make this water thing go further, I'm not sure. So they end up here, they walk around, and then I want them to just kind of randomly end up where I can access them. Preferably on just the one wall. We'll have to rely on their random movements, I guess. And I need some boats. I think we got some more boats here. You're from Canada? Not a very good joke, I don't think. But still, always a good thing, I guess, to raise awareness for the problems that are happening around the world. But it turns out I'm not going to need much iron or rails. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and convert this into a junk chest. Alright, I need a bunch of boats. We have a bunch of wood here. We have a lot of wood here. I'm a bit reluctant to use this wood, but this is the wood we have. The wood I'm going to use. Alright, so there's 12 boats. Down we go. So if I put these like so. Actually, you know what? I will need the train tracks, I think. The train tracks will make sure they end up where they need to go. I guess for now, since I'm just doing testing, we'll just do 3 layers. Yeah, so if I put train tracks right here, then it means I can walk around here and they can't. That's probably a good thing. I need to go back and grab those train tracks. The other thing is I might need to raise the ceiling by 1, so they don't like get stuck in a weird way. I need them to be in the boats. So where to put those? Here they are. Good, good, good. A little bit annoying that I gotta cut the ceiling 1 more level, but better than getting stuck. Well, it's not critical that I do that at the moment. So I've got access over here, and they don't have a lot of room to walk, so I assume that they will end up in these boats. Let's go ahead and try it. Hey, Madeline. Welcome. Alright, now where am I? Here I am. Let's just do it. Wait, no, that's not where I want to go. Or is it? Is this where I want to go? I have no idea where this is. There's no fresh blood. It's just try these guys out. Can we go? Alright, so nobody's online. Let's give them a chance to walk around, I guess. I'll just throw a couple of stones in to load the chunk. And then see what happens. Ooh. Alright, do you randomly go into a boat? I think he's trying to attack me, but he just doesn't know how to get to me. Maybe if I do this also, then he won't even consider me. Looks like he's still trying to attack me. Okay, he got in the boat. That works. Let's go ahead and make more room. That's really the tricky part, is getting them through this portal without them despawning. And these guys are kind of easy to deal with otherwise, so I can just build like a cache of them. Each one can give me a wither skeleton skull. Wait, what's going on there? I think it's because I've like got too many items here. Let's make a box. Always a double chest. Let's go one deeper. Okay. Now I've got some room to work, I guess. Feels so weird when I can't insta-mine. So these guys are protected from the sunlight down here. So that's good. This is actually a perfect setup because it's a lot easier to hit the boats and break the boats from behind. So I do like this a lot. I kind of wish that I could get them in just like one at a time. I don't know the right strategy to do that though. I don't think I really need to concern myself with that right now, because right now I just want to get them on the side. I wonder how many I can do at a time, or it's a disaster. I guess it depends if I have to go through the same portal as them, or if I can go through a different portal. Alright, so this should be enough to hold a lot of them. Let's go back through and try to grab like 4 more of them and see what happens. I guess there's a certain amount where it's no longer practical to bring any more to begin with. Alright, here's a group of 4. Group of 4 ready to go. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to try to take more than 4 at a time. One... Oh, am I counting them? I think I lost count. So that's 4, I guess. Because they disappeared otherwise. And I will go through a different portal. Oh. And then I'll go back down there manually. Because I'm liking the same chunks, so they shouldn't despawn, I don't think. I hear them walking around. Ooh! This works great! Got 6 of them over here already. None of them even got stuck. I guess fixing the problem of them getting stuck is something that I'll solve when we get there. Now let's just load up as many as we can. This will be the perfect staging ground. One good thing that'll come from this is once we can get them in the water, then I wanted to worry about rebuilding like gates or anything. Because that's the big problem I've been having with my current setup is that every time I explode one of the charged creepers, there's just a huge mess. And I've got to like clean up and rebuild. I prefer to get fresh blood, but I guess it's okay that I just grab the ones that I already have. Because I think I'm done using the one on this side. Yeah, here's what I was talking about. So I've got these things to like let me in and out. And pretty much every time a charged creeper blows up here, it breaks some random netherrock around here, even though it goes through the obsidian. Breaks random blocks all the way around here, and then breaks these trapdoors. It's just not practical if every time I get a wither skeleton skull, I have to rebuild a bunch of things. So we're going to try to make it more efficient. So let's get some more of these guys. Oh, do we want to attack from behind or do we want to attack from the front? Okay, so behind is actually a bad idea. Oh, that was a mistake. My design's no good. Yikers. You always want to attack from the front, I guess. Which one's the front? Hard to see in the dark. Okay, so there's one. Alright, we have 3. Let's just take these 3 in for now. Oh no. What a disaster. 2. 2's better than none. Oh, here's a 3rd one. We'll have to kill that skeleton. Get out of here. Well, that was awkward. He's wearing an armor now. Alright, so the front is way better. Ooh, ooh. No, that's a lot of them that I've put through here. Let's go ahead and see what the results are. Might just kill that guy. I don't like the looks of him. I feel like he's gonna like cause a problem. He's all tougher than the other prisoners. Alright, let's see. Do we have a fail or do we have a success? Looks like a success to me. Now the question is, are they all going to end up going to their proper locations on their own? Looks like they're slowly feeding in. I guess while we're waiting, let's go ahead and chop it up a little more. These guys aren't quite randomly feeding as fast as I would like. But it is actually a pretty sizable number. So this is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there was another one. Yakers. I didn't know he was hiding over there. If I had some like arrows of harming, then I could push him back into the boat. The other thing I could do is build this all the way around. Or I can build a bridge underneath. And lure him in to the front. I think I might do that. A little bit of digging will get us there. Hey, he's still trying to chase me pretty good. There we go, he's in. Alright, so we've learned that we want to access from the front. So I guess this might be the access side. But we also need to make sure they don't just automatically pop back into another boat when I break the boat on this side. I guess it wouldn't be such a problem if I'm doing it from like if I load them just from one side. Maybe one more space of room. I feel kind of tight over here. This is a lot of them. I don't know if I really need to bring more in. But I guess just for testing, let's just try to load it up as much as we can. If this was Bedrock, I could just like put them all in a room with a charged creeper and just go to town. Well, first things first, you scare me, so you're gonna die. Second things second. I don't want to be on fire. We want to access this from behind. I don't want to drop that chest plate because somebody's just going to wear it. What do I drop? Drop a boat. I don't even really need to keep boats on this side anymore. So from the front. Right, there's 4. Let's just get them all. This new system kind of makes the nether one obsolete. Now I have access to waters. I also learned one thing is that these boats, I need to turn them the other way to make them more accessible. But is there still any room for these guys? Okay, some of them have started getting stuck. This is not ideal. You know, I bet rather than digging out, what I might be able to do is put half blocks up there, and then they have no way to actually do that. That might be smarter. But working fine the way it is, I guess. Oh man, this is great. I love it. The only thing I don't like about it is that now these guys are loaded in the same chunks that I'm trying to load in creepers. And I wonder if that'll affect the number of creepers that'll actually load. Probably not, but you never know. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 wither skeletons. So yeah. I think waiting for people to go offline is no longer something I need to worry about. Because, I mean, look how many we have. That's a lot. Now I just need to come up with a better solution to free them and to connect them. Do matchmaking with a charged creeper. That's going to be the tricky part because we're going to have 2 charged creepers released when I break a boat. And we'll have 2 of these guys every time I do it. I still maybe can get a minecart thing going here. I just have to get a little bit creative about it. I'm not sure exactly how to do it. But I think it's going to involve luring them through a choke point. And then something about the choke point is going to force them into a minecart. And then the minecart... Yeah, maybe like even a piston. They'll just be like minding their own business, walking through the choke point, and then they reach that certain point, and then the piston will just shove them into the cart, and then that'll separate them. And then the cart can maybe somehow have redstone set up to push it to the location where they're supposed to explode. And then... yeah, that might work. I still need to test to make sure that the minecart can survive the explosion if the minecart's underwater. And I was planning on doing that today, but then I kind of gave up on the minecart idea. I'll just have to think about it more, and then maybe I'll have a good minecart solution later. But anyways, I think it's time for me to end my stream. getting closer to 2 a.m. So, thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye.